A couple of radicals have made their WWE debut, more tributes rolling in for the late Brodie Lee, and a big announcement this week for AEW. I'm Rick Ucchino here again on the SK Wrestling YouTube channel, and here is your news roundup for January 14th, 2021. On Wednesday's episode of NXT, the Radicals, formerly of Impact Wrestling, made their debut on the Black and Gold brand in a big way. They were the mystery participants in this year's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament and were able to move on to the second round after beating Jake Atlas and Isaiah Swerve Scott. The team of Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz, minus Trey Miguel, are now known as Wes Lee and Nash Carter, and they have been rechristened MSK. Lee and Carter impressed in their debut match and have to be considered early favorites at this point to win the Dusty Cup and become the #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team titles. It has been over 2 weeks now since the tragic passing of John Huber, aka Brodie Lee, aka Luke Harper. And the wrestling world continues to mourn his passing while also celebrating his life. Among those who were very close to Brodie Lee during his career, of course, his tag team partner in WWE, Erick Rowan. Well, the big man with the beard is going to carry the memory of his friend for the rest of his days. Rowan showing off a memorial tattoo this week, which consists of the mask that Brodie Lee wore during their time together in WWE as the Bludgeon Brothers. There is also a hammer, which, yet again, a nod to the Bludgeon Brothers, and an Old Norse word that means brother. Drew McIntyre might be out of action for a little bit following a positive COVID-19 test, but as of right now, he is still scheduled to take on Goldberg at the Royal Rumble with the WWE Championship on the line. And the company, meantime, has continued to build for that matchup on all of their social media platforms. WWE's Instagram handle posted a photo of the WWE Hall of Famer this week holding up Drew McIntyre's championship belt just to gauge the fan reaction, and as one might guess, it wasn't necessarily all positive. As a matter of fact, it was mostly negative. Almost all of the comments were against the idea of seeing the 54-year-old capturing the company's top prize. Sami Zayn has had his fair share of on-screen issues with WWE in recent memory over the past few months. Zayn has claimed that company management kind of has it out for him. They've mistreated him on several occasions. The former now Intercontinental Champion has threatened to expose the conspiracies against him. On the back of his title loss to Big E, Sami Zayn took to Twitter and wrote that he is currently working on a documentary. We saw his cameramen debut on SmackDown this past week, and as he said on television, their sole focus is to expose the conspiracies against him. Zayn even going as far to poll the WWE Universe. He reached out on Twitter this week asking for the fans' help to recall any and every time that the company has stacked the deck against him. So if you can recall something, have at it. Feel free to tweet at Sami Zayn. And finally, TNT and Bleacher Report have announced the first annual AEW Dynamite Awards, honoring the top AEW stars and the most viral moments of the past year. The show will live stream Wednesday, January 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, exclusively on the Bleacher Report app. Shaquille O'Neal, Chael Sonnen, and some of the boys for Broken Lizard will be among the virtual presenters this year. Voting is now open for the fans in a variety of categories, including Best Moment on the Mic, Biggest Surprise, Breakout Star, and Biggest Beatdown. To vote, simply head to AEWAwards.com. That's our news for now. Make sure to subscribe to the SK Wrestling YouTube channel. Also, give us a bit of a thumbs up there, and make sure to come back for more content like this, plus exclusive interviews and more.